Beating Esther. Okay, I thought he was disciplining his wife. Now he is out to discipline other women's husbands. He is trying now to discipline husbands of women. You play, he disciplines you. Now this man is beating this lady each and every day without the shame,
Perhaps if a wife, and this is an African thing, if a wife does something that is wrong, an African man has to punish that woman.
Exactly.
Traditionally,
a man is the head of the family.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, I hope you had a beautiful week. Despite the ups and downs that we have been going through on the streets of YouTube, things have been thick here. Things have been hot. You know, we have had highs and lows, but all in all, I hope that the blessings of God are bombarding you, you know, left, right, and center, and from north, south, and from everywhere. Guys, things are thick. Rosio has come out to also talk. People are not being left behind, and nobody wants to be left behind, guys. Rosio has broken her silence, and so has 𝐷𝐿𝐷𝐿, guys. Oh my God. Before we get to Rosio, let me just highlight a few things about my previous video. Guys, some of you came out. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for coming out in large numbers, giving your opinions. We had a very fruitful discussion. You know, we spoke about this issue in the comment section, and I must say it was emotional. It was eye-opening. It was a learning session. It was just a mixture of everything. And I just want to thank all of you for coming out to give your opinions, to give your sentiments. It is really, really important because some of your comments, guys, they will help somebody else. You know, some of you came out to give your experiences. You are also victims of GBV, and you were there to give encouragement, to give advice, and I truly appreciate, guys. I truly, truly appreciate. Now, let me just say that one or two of your comments, even though it was serious, it was comical. You know, it was funny. Let me just read like, maybe two. Let me read two of your comments, guys. Look at this one from Cleopatra Brown. She says, Sis MORAA, I am heartbroken. It is sad indeed. If it was my mother, he would be drinking with a straw through his ears. Guys, I know this was a very sensitive topic, but guys, we have to laugh. We have to lighten the mood, because even when somebody dies in a matanga, people beat stories and they laugh. You know, what uchapa story na wanacheka. So, hey, Cleopatra Brown, where? That was something else. And now this one. What is this name? This is from D. Marie. If my dad ever did this to my mom, he would be a paraplegic right now. Guys, where? My goodness. Some of you are saying, hey, let me not even say it. Guys, people don't play with their mothers. I mean, like, seriously. I also said that, like, in my previous video. My mother. No way. Yes, my mom is not around, but that thought, you know, just the thought itself. No. No way. Also, guys, most of you, or rather some of you, came out to say that now they understand why things are the way they are. how, why they behave the way they do, why they say the things they say, For instance, some of you came out to say, now you understand why they talk about their mother the way they do, in a loving way, they talk about her so lovingly, so kindly, so nicely. And also, you guys also came out to say that no wonder they do the things they do to their mother. For instance, buying her gifts, taking her out, trying to please her, David Jr. buying her gifts, all these things that they do for their mother and they don't do for their father. Or rather, they do for their mother more than they do for their father. So some of you also came out to say that no wonder this happens. Some of you also came to say that David Jr. is very sensitive about these women who are battered. David Jr. has intervened in Moremi's home, in Matiko's home. David Jr. has been there, and he is very passionate about this topic of GBV, particularly wife battering. And now we know why. Maybe, just maybe, guys, because he was unable to save his mother. He said he might as well save the other younger ones so that they don't live through what his mother has lived through, And some of you also said that you have observed that Congrats' mom loves to be at Marwa's villa. No wonder she loves to be there, because she is at peace over there. She is happy there, So these are some of the observations that you all came out to make in the comment section. And I must say that I agree with you. So what else, guys? What else did you observe? No wonder. What would you say? No wonder they do this, A, B, C, D. No wonder this and this happens like this and this. What other observations do you think you would make based on their behavior, based on their words, based on everything that happens? Because, guys, some things that they do, people come out here to condemn, and yet there's a reason as to why they do the things they do. So let me know in the comments section. So let me read like two of your observations right here. Let us do this together, guys. So Maureen McKay Vlogs says, MORAA, now you understand why David Jr. is so much against men abusing women and is always trying to get them to safety. We have seen this, guys. We have seen David Jr. do this a couple of times. And Mabel Banda says, I have always wondered why they are never together. Meaning Congrats mom and Congrats dad. I have never seen them sitting in that beautiful living room together enjoying the fruits of their labor. Even entertaining visitors, it is always Congrats mom. The way she cooks, Congrats mom, the way she cooks, full stop. Congrats mom, go ahead with your YouTube, my dear sister. You have been a truly typical African wife who was taught never to share her marital problems. Oh my goodness. So guys, Gintu has come out to tell the world that a woman must be disciplined. It is a man who is the head of the family, and there's nothing wrong when a man disciplines his wife. Guys, this also has been said by 𝐶𝐿 before. 𝐶𝐿 has come out and said this many times. I've just seen a video where he has come out now to defend Esther and also to come out and commend Marwa and David Jr. Guys, wonders never cease. Now, let us finish with Gintu first. Gintu has come out together with somebody else, whom he met on the road while he was explaining to us how the fight between Baba Ann and Congrats dad started, what happened, blah, blah, blah. And he met this guy who came with a motorbike, guys. And they were talking. And this particular person and Gintu was saying that it is normal for a man to discipline their woman. They even said that Congrats dad is the one who has made Marwa and family be who they are, guys. These are people, particularly Gintu, because Gintu, I have been watching him for a very long time. And guys, we all know that Gintu has been condemning Congrats dad in so many ways. In fact, I have never heard him defend Congrats dad until today, guys. And the reason why he is doing this is because he wants to support domestic violence. That is the reason why Gintu is coming out to defend Congrats dad. What a shame. Gintu, are you out of your mind? So this is what you do. He is even saying you don't know where these people started from. You know, you cannot interfere in their issues right now. Even if your father beats up your mother. I mean, why would you beat up your father? First of all, I want to clarify something here. I want to make it clear that Marwa and David Jr. never beat up their father. They were just trying to stop him from continuing to fight. They were restraining him, guys. They did not beat him up. I'm seeing all these titles by the lazy gang. You know, they wanted to be sensational. They want to get clicks. They want to hype everything. Guys, that is the reason why they are saying all this. They know very well that no fight was there. Nobody beat up nobody. You know, particularly if there's somebody who beat up somebody, it is Congrats dad who beat up Congrats mom, but not the other way around. These kids did not beat up their father. Guys, hey, people know how to twist and change things. I understand this is YouTube. People want to make money, but it is wrong. Let people just say things as they are. Because at the end of the day, they want these boys, they want these two young men to look bad. And by the way, guys, to me, if they had to beat him up to stop him, then, you know, I don't see anything wrong with that. However, they did not beat him up. So, Gintu has come out to say that there's no way you can beat up your father no matter what. So I just want to ask Gintu, so you will watch your mama being unalived by your papa just because you cannot stop your father, just because you cannot interfere in their quarrel. And guys, this is why in most African homes, people get unalived. Because people will be hearing, you know, the neighbor screaming, the wife to the neighbor screaming, and they will not come out to help. They will tell you, MORAA, you cannot interfere in husband and wife issues. Those are a married couple. They know each other, guys. Like what I hear. What I hear when Dancing Grandma and Muita are fighting. I've reacted on those videos here. You will see on the comment section, they know each other. They've been together for 23 years. Those people, they know each other. They know each other. People get unalived even after 23 years, even after 50 years. You know, people unalive each other. You people live together for 40 years, and then on the 40th year and one day, somebody unalives the other. So does it mean because I've lived with somebody for 70 years now, the other person should mistreat me and people should just watch? Some things I see, that is just me. That is just me, guys. To me, that is off. And that is the same thing Gintu is saying. Now, these same people who write in the comment section will be, they'll be condemning Gintu and criticizing Gintu for saying this. And yet they also write the same thing when it comes to Grandma, Dancing Grandma and Muita. You know, yes, I know they have never had like a really big fight, and guess, we don't know about that. But the little fight we have seen where Muita is nose bleeding or blah, 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 you know, you never know. She could really hit him with a blunt object on the nose and finish him. Just because it is a nosebleed for one day, people will come out writing, they know each other. MORAA, they know each other, those people. You cannot interfere. Guys, or maybe it's because it's normally Dancing Grandma who is beating up Muita. That is the reason. Because I'm sure if it was the other way around, people would condemn it. You know, if it was the woman who's being beaten. But anyway, guys, this is not about Dancing Grandma and Muita. This is about Gintu. Gintu has come out to say that it is wrong for Marwa and David Jr. to beat up their papa, to descend on their papa in this manner, to interfere in a fight of their mama being disciplined. Guys, listen to this Gintu first of all. Let us listen to this Gintu before we come back and talk more about this.
So what are they going to be telling people? You are fighting your father. Even if your father going to be beating your mother, in whichever case, you are not there when they were just understanding themselves. You are not there. And again, even if your father going to be so bad the way he going to be, talk about if it was not the one, was the Congrats mom available to buy this kind of the space?
No.
Did she come out to know like this kind of the space going to be owned?
No.
They never show, correct?
Sure.
Who gave out the land that Marwa he is living right now?
His father.
And the controversy between David Jr. and him, because David Jr. was to be given Nyabohanse and the Marwa was to be given in this kind of the swamp, correct?
Yeah, sure.
How did it come until everybody could win? It's the conduct, correct?
Yeah.
If he was not the one, even Marwa, they could not be where they are.
Sure.
But right today, Karma is a bitch. They are fighting the dad.
Last 3 days ago, I did a video and I said we have reactors. They call themselves positive reactors.
Exactly.
The likes of this Umugusi,
MORAA.
This one Prince something.
Yeah.
So tell us today. I was telling even today, when the family will go against Marwa, you will still call the family bad people. So this is the story now. Tell us who is bad between Marwa that you're supporting each and every day and conduct. Because perhaps if a wife, and this is an African thing, if a wife does something that is wrong, an African man has to punish that woman.
Exactly.
Traditionally,
a man is the head of the family.
So guys, let me ask you all, what does it mean to be the head of the family? Gintu, what does it mean to be the head of the family? Does it mean that the head of the family is supposed to beat up the rest of the family members, terrorize them, cause mayhem, make their lives impossible, make their lives miserable? Is that what the head of the family is supposed to do? I thought being the head of the family means that you are supposed to be protecting your family, loving your family, ensuring that they have the best. I thought that was what the best, the head of the family is supposed to do, guys. Let me know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm confused. So being the head of the family, Gintu, means that you, oh my God, I really pity that woman that you've put in the house. Guys, now we know that this scammer wife of Gintu, we even know whose house that house belongs to. The house that the subscriber built for her. We now know that Gintu, being the head of the family, has already taken that house, and this woman is under his feet. Oh my God. No wonder that woman looks like a rained-on chicken like this. She cannot even, her voice cannot even come out, It is like there's something that is muffling her voice, in her throat. She cannot even blink. My God. Because she has a head of the family who is terrorizing her. My goodness, guys. People are condoning wife beating like this. Hey! People are condoning GBV. People are condoning DV. And guys, the irony is that the title of Gintu's video was "Say No to Domestic Violence." How ironical. And so I heard them ask another question. I've heard them say, who is bad between Marwa, who you're supporting, and Congrats' dad? Because they want to say that Marwa and David Jr. beat up their father. So I think they're trying to make it difficult for people like MORAA, because they even mentioned my name. They are trying to make it difficult for us to choose, because both of them did something bad. David Jr. and Marwa did something very, very bad, And Congrats' dad also did something bad, guys. What are they talking about? This is so simple, Gintu. This is very simple. The answer is I condemn domestic violence. I condemn violence as a whole. So there is no way I can support Conrad's dad. And by the way, let me tell you, Gintu, and your friend, let me tell you that sometimes you need to do violence to beget violence. For example, guys, sometimes you have to defend yourself or else you'll be unalived. There are cases where people have won the case because the situations that they were in warranted them to defend themselves. Otherwise, they are the ones who would have been, unalived. So in this situation, if like you see somebody hurting your mother, you're supposed to sit and wait. Your mother has been going through all this trauma for years. And you are supposed to just sit pretty because you don't know where they started. You don't know. Oh my God. How many women, Gintu and your friend, do you guys look at statistics? Do you guys see these things? Doesn't it happen in Korea? Haven't you heard a woman being unalived by their husband because of this constant beating? What are you guys talking about? Marwa and David Jr. Now let me answer you guys. Marwa and David Jr. were within very good rights. Were within their rights to protect their mother. What Marwa and David Jr. did was to protect their mother. They did not do anything wrong. And let me make it clear to you guys. Let me make it clear. They did not beat up their father. They restrained their father. If you heard Marwa was saying to 𝐿𝐷𝐼𝐻, like relax, they just restrained him so that he can calm down. They did not beat him up. So in this case, I confidently and without mincing my words, say very clearly that I support Marwa in this case. Oh my God. Whom do you support, Marwa or Conrad's dad in this case? And shame on you, talking about women should be battered because men are the heads of the family. That is absurd. Oh my God.
You have ever been beating our mom. We have been beating our mom, and now I heard Marwa talking about we have even grandsons, yet we are still beating our mom, and now we're going to be showing you what's going to be coming out.
But no, that's not the solution. That if the dad is fighting the mom, then you should
how are the children going to be getting to it?
These are people that they married each other even before you were born.
Exactly.
They understand their problems.
But Marwa was available.
Yeah, he was there.
No, he was available when they married.
No. Yeah, he was. He was actually. Mr. Koera can tell us this, but he was. But now that should not be the issue of beating up your dad.
Exactly.
We have something called respect.
And do they know, like when Marwa was going to Colombia for this kind of the things that they're just bragging with? Do you know a person who supported them to go to Colombia? You know, the father was in the ministry of SDA, and he went and called for fundraising for the people to come and fundraise for Marwa to go to Colombia. And right now they're fighting him because he has not done anything, or is because of the strictness that he was having. That's why they are where they are.
Sure.
But at the moment right now, they are fighting him because of the money they're having, and also influential.
Actually,
talk about giving people the influential.
I was also we can go and put like 10 million and you'll rot in those are the terms that they were using. You're going to give out 10 million, so the dad is having his own money.
Exactly.
So they are
they are checking the gauge, the pocket gauge, because the mom, she's relying on to this kind of the people.
Sure.
And now this kind of I was saying to this kind of the video, telling much of the people, the Conrad is ever going to fetch this kind of the grass, cutting grass and coming with the grass on a wheelbarrow, and pushing a wheelbarrow. Yet the mother has a BMW.
So you wanted the grass to be carried in the BMW. Guys, what is this? Of course, when you're in the farm, you use farm tools, the wheelbarrow, and these other things. Now you wanted the grass to be carried in the BMW. Gintu, what is this? What are you please make some sense. Now, guys, as you can see, Gintu has come out to defend Conrad's dad, saying that he is the one who has built this. He is the one who bought the land. He is the one who shared, I don't know, whatever. Guys, Like I said in my last video, if I was these kids, we would pay back this mzee. Oh yes, we would pay him back the value of that land, pay him back everything, including even the money he has ever spent on us. What is this? Guys, the poor people are the ones who are being battered here, even now they're rich to be battered. Why? At least, if you have an excuse, let it count. Now, even you're not supposed to have an excuse. Guys, I mean, this mama can equally, can very, very well live somewhere else. Land can be bought elsewhere, a house built within days, and she can live happily ever after without a man. What the heck? Mzee 𝐘𝐒hera, Mzee 𝐘𝐻𝐒ra, Mzee 𝐘𝐻Ehra. How many times did I call you? Why are you such a hypocrite, Mzee? Why are you such a pretender? Guys, the day that that video came out, the video of Congrats' dad beating up Baba Ann, Mzee 𝐘𝐻Ehra did a video, of course, condemning that whole thing, condemning the fight, coming for Congrats' dad as usual. And guys, he said something in that video. He said that Congrats' dad beating up Esther, that is disciplining his wife. But now he had gone overboard and he had started disciplining other people's husbands. That is what he said in that particular video. Guys, now, a few hours later, this other video of Baraka comes out where he is showing Marwa and David Jr. restraining their father. And now he has done a video, guys. The next video, imagine, he has done the next video now talking on the other side of his mouth. Now he has changed the story. Now he is condemning wife beating. Now he is condemning the Ondari for beating up Esther. Now he is saying the Ondari should be taken out of this village because he has been beating up this woman. Guys, how ironical. And guys, if you all remember, for those who have been following me, I have played clips here where Mzee 𝐘𝐻Ehra is saying that it is okay for a wife to be beaten. For instance, there's a time he made this remark. He said, Marwa, you see now you cannot beat up Rosio because if you do, things are going to be bad. You have not paid dowry for her. Pay dowry. And I remember coming out to do a video asking, does it mean that people who've been paid for dowry, if your bride price have been paid, that means that your husband can beat you up the way they want? Because that is exactly what Mzee 𝐘𝐻Ehra said. And guys, that is not the only time. I have also played clips. I've played clips more than 3 times of Mzee 𝐘𝐻Ehra coming here to talk as though wife beating is a normal thing. He has said that numerous times. And now, I will not, I wanted to come and bring out many receipts, but I said, what for? What for? This one receipt will do. Because guys, this is what he said a day before, saying something different. This clearly shows his hypocritical nature. He condones wife beating. He is like Gintu and his friend. And he is like Congrats' dad. So for me, guys, in my opinion, Congrats' dad and Mzee 𝐘𝐻Ehra, they are the same. They are both in the same WhatsApp group. They are the same. There's no difference, guys. This Mzee condones wife beating. Let us listen to him.
Beating Esther? Okay, I thought he was disciplining his wife. Now he is out to discipline other women's husbands. He is trying now to discipline husbands of women. You play, he disciplines you.
So when you listen to that clip, what do you hear him say? Clearly, he is saying that beating up your wife, that is disciplining your wife, which is okay. However, why are you going overboard? Why are you now going to beat up other people's husbands? And guys, now let us listen to what he says the following day. Less than 24 hours later. This is what he says.
Now this man is beating this lady each and every day without the shame.
Guys, isn't this pure hypocrisy? They are all the same. Mzee 𝐶𝐎𝐒, you and Congrats Dad are all the same in my eyes and in my opinion. Guys, in this video where he was talking about the fight between Baba Ann and Congrats Dad, he was saying that, when land was being sold to Zeondari, Baba Ann was a human being. He was Baba Ann. And now he had turned into a cow. Remember, Congrats Dad was calling Baba Ann a cow. Ng'ombe wewe. Guys, Mzee 𝐶𝐎𝐒, umeniangusha. This is wrong. Please change your mindset. You and your vlogs, village vlogs, you call them, I don't know, home, whatever, vlogs. You are wrong. You are wrong to bring out this narrative that wife beating is a good thing. And you are only condemning it because of how you have seen people condemning this act on the streets. Otherwise, deep within yourself, you think that this is a normal practice. Oh, yes, that is what you think. And it is a big shame. And guys, Mzee 𝐶𝐎𝐒 has been telling us all along that it was very difficult for him to get his son back. The person whom he calls his son, who is Marwa. Now, guys, it turns out that he could have easily gotten his son back because there are even people who are willing to help him. There were people who are telling him what to do. There were people who are advising him in the right way, but he did not take heed because he did not want his son back. Look at this, guys. Look at this comment. This particular person is saying, why don't you take your son back? I had been telling you this even from way back when we were teaching in this particular school. Now look, guys, this person who knows 𝐶𝐎𝐒 very well has come out to expose 𝐶𝐎𝐒 by saying that 𝐶�EHRA, you should have taken your son long time ago. But of course, guys, he did not. So I personally feel like he refused. He did not want to. So Mzee 𝐶�EHRA, now we know, that you are only after Marwa because he has become I am Marwa. That just proves what we already knew. What a shame. What a big damn shame, guys. Guys, I got two questions for you. Do you think that there is an agenda to make Rosio look bad? To make Rosio look like the bad guy? Do you think there's an agenda by Marwa or Team Marwa to paint Rosio in a bad light so that she can come out looking like the bad guy? Question number 2. Do you think Rosio is hurt by the fact that Marwa has moved on? Marwa has declared that he is looking for 2 wives and he is ready to get into mingle. Do you think that Rosio feels some type of way about that? Guys, let me know in the comments section. Now, Rosio came out to say that there is an agenda out here for people to make her look bad. And guys, I feel like Rosio is now being a drama queen because she is poking, Dee Mwango. She is poking Dee Mwango. And when Dee Mwango will come out to talk, everybody's going to be like, oh. And we can all see what Rosio is doing. Rosio is saying that people in Marwa's family who did not like her celebrated her breakup with Marwa. Dee Mwango came out, guys, 𝐷𝐎𝐿 came out to do a live stream, and she said that it is what it is. She did not want to talk about it. She did not want to dwell on it, and she did not have much to say. And guys, if you all remember, at this particular time, I came out and I said, because Rosio spoke about Congrats Mom, I said, this person is provoking 𝐷𝐎𝐿. Because 𝐷𝐎𝐿 may come out and say, if you and my brother have broken up, why are you dragging my mother into it? Like, what is your problem? She is supposed to address her issues and her man and stop bringing my mother into it. Remember the very first video Rosio did? She painted Congrats Mom in bad light. Now she realized that things are going to go south for her. She has to keep all these subscribers, and even donations may, slip through her fingers. So she decided to be nice. And she now started talking nicely about Congrats Mom. As a matter of fact, in this video that she did, the live stream, she came out to say how Congrats Mom is the only family member who was close to her, helping her, giving her advice, trying to make her marriage work. Guys, Rosio is poking people in this family, and particularly 𝐷𝐎𝐿. And something else, Rosio is coming out to also poke Marwa. She is throwing jibes. And when Marwa comes out to talk, now all hell is going to break loose. People are going to say Marwa is attacking this woman. This woman is the mother of his child. Why is Marwa doing this? Marwa blah blah shit. Guys, this woman is forever, just talking something, and talking in parables. And guys, personally, I prefer somebody who will come out and say, MORAA, I don't like this, blah, blah, blah. But when somebody comes out there and start talking in parables, oh, there's a reactor. Oh, who does this? Oh, she laughs, I don't know what. Oh, hey. I find you to be really pathetic. And that actually warrants for somebody to come for you, or to even just respond to you. Oh, guys, I feel like, when she continues doing this, one day, Marwa may wake up on the left side of the bed, and he may come out and also talk. Because, guys, you cannot tell me that Marwa has nothing up his sleeve. You cannot tell me that Marwa did not see negative stuff from this woman. You cannot tell me that Marwa did not see negative stuff in Argentina. You cannot tell me that Marwa has nothing to say about this woman. Something that is negative. And not one, not two, many things. I know, guys, that if Marwa comes out to talk, he will also have a lot to say. And Marwa, since he wants to avoid drama, he has decided to keep quiet. But guys, if somebody keeps poking you, then maybe one day something may happen. Also 𝐷𝐎𝐿. This woman, decided to do a live stream. I think it's because she was like, Marwa has started to mingle. Hey, let me come out and show him how pretty I look. Guys, I saw people saying, oh, Rosio, you look pretty, you look... Anyways, guys, she looks good. She looks good. But she has to put herself out there. She has to remind Marwa that, hey, don't forget about me. I'm here. Oh, my God, guys. Rosio came out to complain that people are saying that she does not want Marwa to see the baby, or like she will not give Marwa access to the child. And she said, hey, I will never do that. I want Marwa to have access to his child. I want them to have a bond. I want Marwa to be a father. I don't want an absentee papa. And guys, the way she went on about this left me with many questions. Like, what do you mean? Do you mean that child support is what you want so that Marwa can be a good father and not absentee? Or do you want Marwa to be coming to Argentina to see the child? Or are you going to be coming to Kenya? Or are you guys going to be making this? Guys, personally, it sounded like Marwa should just be providing child support. I don't know, guys. It did not sound like she is very interested in Marwa visiting the child. I could be wrong, guys, but that is how it sounded to me. Now, when she talks about subscribers, all the subscribers, or rather most of the subscribers that Rosio has are actually from Marwa. Guys, I showed a screenshot here in one of my previous videos where Marwa is urging people to subscribe to Rosio's channel to get her to 1,000 subscribers. So clearly, it is Marwa who built this woman's channel, YouTube channel from scratch. That is why, guys, when somebody comes to the comment section and starts telling me, oh, Rosio has 50,000 subscribers plus blah, 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 shame on you. Where have those subscribers come from? Where have they come from? They have come from Marwa. People should be grateful. So Rosio should know that when she says that people can, leave her channel whenever they want, like she said in another video, let me tell her that all these subscribers, most of them, 99%, are from I Am Marwa. So she should tread very, very carefully.
Marwa is free to be a father. And I pray God, I really pray God over Marwa to let him see, to ask him to be a good father for Maisha. I do. Just the fact that we're not gonna be together as a couple. I'm not refusing Marwa to be a father. And I'm not forcing him to do anything. So I'm not the one who has to be forcing him to be a responsible father, to be a present father. And I would love for Maisha to grow up with the presence of his father, And that's not my intention. I know how much he loves Maisha. And even though he's mad at me and very angry at me, and he is treating me in not a nice way off camera, but I will not refuse him to see Maisha. I just want to clarify that because I'm sick of people putting me or this agenda that I see even from family members that never liked me, and they were celebrating this breakup. Imagine.
Guys, Marwa should be very, very careful, especially with this woman who has been in the occult world, who has not yet gotten delivered. Guys, I'm not here to judge people, but coming out here to say that you have found Jesus, and then you're going wine gulping, and then you are telling us all this cryptic stuff, and yet you have those demons left you, first of all. Guys, I really wish this woman well. I really wish she gets the right channels to really get delivered and really become somebody who she would want to be. Because guys, as it is right now, she is acting confused, acting like she's bipolar, acting like she has got some mental issues, acting like she needs help. And I just wish that she finds this help, because some of these things get worse. She has a baby. She needs to be taken care of. She needs to be the best mother. She needs to be like the best version of herself. That is what I mean. She needs to be the best version of herself so that her motherhood instincts can come out 100%. And so that this child can have the best care from his mother. Guys, Rosio, according to me, speaking out, she has come out to, first of all, create drama, because she has started talking about things. And guys, when she was complaining about Marwa telling the world that she refused to pick his calls and also Congrats mom's calls. And then she went on to tell us how she has spoken to Congrats dad, spoken to Congrats mom, and you know, they are cordial and they were all good with Congrats mom. Guys, I mean, like Rosio wants to show us like we are kids or what? We all saw what was happening. She did not even want Congrats mom near the villa. And now that I know that Congrats mom maybe just wanted to be around the villa because she was also running away from her problem in the house, guys. Now that I know that, I feel like Rosio was a bit mean to her. She never like really wanted to give her audience. It is very sad, guys. It is very sad for Rosio to come out here complaining that Marwa is telling the world that she refused to pick up his calls. And she is complaining that Marwa should not be telling the world all this. And yet, she is the one who is coming out to tell the world a lot of stuff. You know, this is the problem with a live stream. And she had begun the live stream by saying, oh, I did not want to do a live stream earlier because it makes you vulnerable. You know, it is real time. People ask you questions. You can read them. You can see the reaction of people and all this stuff. Guys, she should have done that. Because now for me, it makes her look some sort of way. For me, I feel like, you know, if somebody reads very closely into this live stream, they may end up responding to her. You know, somebody like D. But I really am happy that D Mwango, Marwa, they have kept their cool. They are, you know, ignoring her. For lack of a better word. They are just keeping to their lanes. And they are letting her talk. However, I just want to tell Rosio that please be careful on what you are saying out here. As much as you're saying that there's a campaign by Marwa to make you look bad, you are also not acting in a good way. And this may lead to something exploding out here on the streets. And it is not going to be pretty. Guys, it will not.
I'm not denying Marwa to be a father, but I'm not going to be forcing Marwa to be a father. Do you know? Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to be after him telling him, hey, you have to do this, this, and this, and this, and this. He should know what to do, or at least seek advice from other responsible parents as well. I don't know why there is this agenda always trying to make me look like the bad guy.
So I don't know what you all think about this video. Rosio coming out to say that people are having an agenda. And, you know, her coming out here to poke D Mwango, poke Marwa, throw jibes at them, and then pretend to be this nice person. Let me know what you all think, and also answer my question. Do you think that Rosio is feeling some type of way now that Marwa said that he is back to the market and he wants not only one wife but two? Guys, please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you have not, and also share this video. Leave your comments, your thoughts, your sentiments down in the comments section. Let us have a discussion. Let's talk about this, and let us meet in the next video. Bye bye.
I educate, put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't pay